there was this model. She goes by the Naked Philanthropist.
What? Okay.
She was raising money for Australia in her own unique way. Did you guys hear about this?
Yeah.
No, what happened?
She was selling like her nudes to people if they sent a screenshot of them donating to the Australian World Fires.
No.
Yeah. And she I think raised what, like $500,000, right?
She raised more. The last time I saw it, it was 700,000.
Wow.
And then so now I don't know what it is, but there's been other people, models, and porn stars that have been doing that as well, trying to raise money for this cause. Amber, I'm going to pass it to you. What do you think about this?
Yo, this is so conflicting in so many ways.
Why?
Because I mean, power to you if you want to do that. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, like you should sell your nudes. But at the same time, you're helping such a good cause. So like, go you. For you were going to do it anyway, right? She's a porn star, right?
No, I think she's just a model.
Does she?
No, I think she's in that
actually
industry.
She's in the industry. If she's already in that industry and she was going to do it anyway,
yeah,
good for her.
Her name is Kaylin Ward.
I think she's a nude model or something. I don't think she's like a full-on porn star, but...
Okay, well, if she was going to do that anyway, and then she's switching it out and being like, hey, send them money, and I'll send you a nude, like, that, the Naked Philanthropist, I think that suits her.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like...
I think there's a difference between personal beliefs and, like, you know, from their own perspective.
But in the way, like, that maybe if the people that are donating, right? I don't know if all of them have that intention of like, oh, this is going to help.
Definitely not.
Oh, they don't.
And then,
I mean, they might.
And then there's also people that will be like, oh, here's another cause that needs help. Where are the porn stars? So like, I should get something out of this for doing good or something. I don't think that people are thinking about it that deep. I mean, I think she's
clout.
Just getting a lot of attention. Sure, her followers went up like crazy. And it's, you know...
Guys, I'm leaving the podcast.
Huh?
I'm leaving the podcast. I'm sorry.
For what?
Bad joke.
No, I got the joke. I was just silent because I was like, okay, Amber. Hey, I don't know. But, you know those things on Twitter? Like, sometimes you'll see... It'll say like, oh...
It's like nobody will even send anything to Australia because I'm the nude model.
Oh my God.
Amber.
Ain't nobody...
Are you done?
They take their money back.
No, I was gonna say,
not if she's the face of this.
On Twitter, you know how sometimes you can see like someone that liked another tweet or something. Mm-hmm. It's not supposed to necessarily be public when you like something. Like you retweet it, but if you like it,
it'll be this person, and
it
not
it says like
it.
Amber Azadi liked this.
Yeah.
So I saw some people who like, I guess are more religious and stuff, and like they're known for being that, and it'll say their name liked the Naked Philanthropist tweet. And I'm like, man, she's got everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. It's
I mean, hey, what do you think, Sean?
I hope Australia comes out of this.
I mean, good impact, so that's all that matters.
There we go.
Yeah, I think I see what you're saying, but I think a societal sort of impact, there could be one. So I don't know if that's necessarily like true, but like, you know, that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Like how it could impact society. I know it's not that, like, this isn't that big of a deal, and even by talking about it, we're making it a bigger story, I guess. But, you know, in the future, I'm saying like what that expectation becomes,
okay,
and where the society goes of like, oh, like donating to causes means that we get this Nudes out of it or something. Yeah. You're like, hey, I've you know donated to this many causes.
Let's just be realistic. People probably, if you want nudes, you can Google nudes. I'm just saying it's not hard to get nudes.
It's that thing of like, oh, I'm getting a personal one, or like, you know, I'm donating.
She's probably
this
took two nudes and sent them the same ones to everybody.
But also, like, you know, those charity concerts, right? You're going to those charity concerts for the music.
Yeah.
But you're also helping that charity that's going, you know? Mm-hmm. Like when John Legend does like a charity concert, there's people going there for John Legend, not necessarily the charity, but it's still doing a good impact.
That's an interesting way to connect it.
Yeah. I think you know, you could make that case about a lot of things, like gambling, for example, or whatever, that some people don't believe in gambling, and then using that money to like send to charity, and like and even people that you don't agree with politically or in whatever way who are doing something good.
Yeah.
Right. I think the difference is about how maybe you carry yourself and like are literally selling, you know, your body image.
But if they're doing that anyway.
Yeah. Like, I think that's their culture.
But does that make it okay that they're doing it anyways?
No, it doesn't. But we're only talking about it because it's in this, like, because it
Context.
has to do exactly. It's not like they weren't doing it before. It's not like they're not going to do it afterwards. But they just did what they're already doing and putting it to good. I'm not saying that this is the best route and the most successful route, whatever.
Yeah.
And
I'm just saying that she's doing what she probably was going to do anyway and made money for at least it's towards like a good cause. I'm not saying that it's like a good thing she's doing, but like at least it's to a good cause.
And also from our perspective,
you
it's
know how
not
many girls sell nudes just to pocket it? Pocket the money?
That's true.
Like there's girls out here pocketing hella money from nudes.
But also from our perspective, it's seen as not like good to sell nudes, right? But there's a whole like culture in Europe, in here, where that's like normal. That's like, and for us,
I see it on Twitter all the time. People's PayPals and Cash Apps and Venmos going left and right about like, hey, and it's not even about nudes. It's just like, hey, I need some money. Feel free to, like, people will have a tweet blow up.
I am this close to selling feet pictures.
Amber. See, I think for me, it's just like,
can we get like 20%? I'm down. I'll advertise for you.
If you put the lighting right and you do the photography.
Okay, I'm not taking the pictures, but I'll like.
I just see it. I think it's just like a self-respect thing for me. It's just like I see what it is. I see what impact it's having. I just feel a certain way about it, I guess, and it's not that big of a deal to me in that way. But just like the
didn't you make
of,
the point for us one time to me when we were talking about these like Snapchat, like whatever, and like, you know, cam girls, and you made the point that, you know, you can have that and they could also be in a strip club, like physically being touched, and, you know, whether they're making the money or splitting it or whatever, but in this way they're in the privacy of their own home, they're fairly safe, and they're selling it.
Okay, I don't remember that because I don't.
We had
this
conversation in Jamaica.
Okay, because I right now at this point I wouldn't agree with like, oh, that's better than this.
Okay.
I could see that, I guess, but I don't. If I said that, then I don't agree with it now.
Okay.
But that's just a personal belief, right? Like, I think that's what it comes down to, is just like where you stand with something like this. And it's just like the whole concept of not just this, but just like the way that people work towards the things that they earn. And she's earning in a way respect and followers and things like that based off of the way that she's doing this. And I personally don't agree with it.
Right.
And that, I guess, like overall, it's not just about her. It's not about the nudes. It's about any way that people do things. It's like a lot of things where I would just be like, I would respect if you did it this way more. I would respect your values, your beliefs, maybe, like, and understand what it took for you to get here rather than like this sort of route, which I think is easier. And it did, in this case, make a positive impact. For me, that doesn't say that like, oh, well, other people are doing it too, or like she would have done this anyway. It just says to me that she took this easier route to do something good. That's it.
Well,